Our final clue, and if you haven't gotten it by now, this one will likely give it away. In 1987, he joined the Ottawa Rough Riders as their general manager before being fired less than 2 years later. The answer? Paul Robson.
A long-time and distinguished player and executive in the Canadian Football League, Paul Robson, who had a hand in both the Blue Bombers and the Ottawa Rough Riders. And appropriately tonight, he's the subject of our CFL flashback.
The sounds of a paper mill, not the place you'd expect to hear or see former CFL player and general manager Paul Robson, when Robson is now the publisher of the Winnipeg Sun, a newspaper that has a keen interest in the Canadian Football League.
I'm encouraged by what's happening in the CFL right now, and of course in the newspaper business, it's a major part of our newspaper to cover professional sports and to cover the Canadian Football League, and I'm really encouraged. I see some really good things. I think the signing of Doug Flutie is outstanding for the Canadian Football League. Major Harris, Tony Rice, and the things that happened in Ottawa in the offseason. It indicates that Ottawa is really going after some quality players and going to have a good football team. So, and more, getting away from the financial problems of the league. I think really the only article in our newspaper has been a little bit on Calgary. But predominantly the news about the league and the startup of the league has been really positive.
Robson broke into the CFL in 1964 with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. He played for the Bombers for 9 seasons before retiring in 1973. After 5 years as the Bombers' assistant general manager, Robson became the GM in 1982, and 2 years later guided Winnipeg to its first Grey Cup victory in 22 years. And he relished the chance to sip from the majestic cup. In 1987, Robson moved to Ottawa to become the Riders' new general manager. But that ended less than 2 years later when Robson was fired.
I'm still concerned about the Ottawa situation. It didn't work. I was responsible for it. I was to blame for it. And I think that if you're the guy that's at the head of the parade, if the parade goes down the wrong street and you let them there, you better stand up and take the blame for it. And I think in professional sport, more people need to do that. But I really feel badly about it. I'm delighted to see what's happening there now.
Robson's content with his job with the Sun and has no real desire to return to the CFL.
My future goal is to be the publisher of the Winnipeg Sun 10 or 15 years from now. I really find this business exciting. It's responsive, it's every day, it's the kind of excitement that is very similar to the professional sport business. It's managing a number of groups of people and setting some clear goals for what you're going to do. So I'm really enjoying it, and I hope I'm doing it 10 or 15 years from now.